Good morning, beloved. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever it is that you are watching the broadcast. Hello, 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 hello. It is absolutely wonderful to be able to connect with you, to be able to say hi. How are you doing? For those of you who will be live, yes, 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 wonderful, wonderful. I love being together and engaging together. I am grateful and appreciative when we have an opportunity to do so. For those of you who will hashtag it and replay it, I'm grateful for you as well. For those of you who will be on and I don't know you on, I might not never know you on. I get that. I get that. And for those of you who will be used by Papa at some point down the road, thank you. Thank you for making yourself available. Thank you for being used. Thank you for just showing up. And for all of you, in the way that you show up, I'm grateful and I appreciate you. So let's get started. So yesterday we talked about the notion that we really don't have to do it alone. We really don't. We don't have to do it alone. And today we're talking about this idea of we just simply are better together. Hey Margie, hey cousin, I see you coming on. We just simply are better together. I prefer to do it together. I really like the idea of everybody staying in their lane, like of folks staying in their lane and me staying in my own lane, right? For me to stay in my lane, for other folks to stay in their lane. Good morning, Sherry Naylor. Welcome, honey. Good morning, Margie. Back up with you. Yay. Glad to have you back up with me. Um, so not being all over the place, right? There's so many things that I want to do. There's so many visions in my soul. There are so many parts of me that are yet to be manifested and realized. And what I do know is that those parts will never be manifested and they will never be realized if I don't stay in my lane, right? Because if I there are tasks that only I can do. But there's so many tasks with what I can do that I shouldn't be doing, that other people should be doing because that's their lane. And I think that's the same for all of us. So I'm inviting all of us to assess what lanes we're in and if we're in someone else's lane. And that is slowing us down from progressing in our lane. I'm going to invite us to get back in our lane and to pour all of ourselves to the parts that only we could do. Pour all of ourselves to the part that only you can do, that only I can do. The other part, that's for other people to do, right? That's their sweet spot. That's their superpower. That's the thing that gives them joy. That's the thing that lights them up. You might be able to do it. Like I'm good at a lot of things. I could do a lot of things, but I shouldn't be. Because then what it stops me from doing, it stops me from doing the thing that only I can do. It stops me from doing that. So I invite, good morning, Judith. Good morning. So I invite all of us to focus on the thing that is that you that's yours, that unique spot for you, that unique element for you, the thing that you can do. I like the lighting. Something about the lighting right here. I like the lighting. Good morning, Brian. You too, sis. You too. So focus on what only you can focus on what only you can do, right? What was that chat? Right there, I don't think so. Yeah, so Because when we do that, then we soar, right? Then we're able to soar when we do that. But when we, try to do all things, Cat, the color's pretty on you. Thank you, sis. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm sitting here looking at a picture of you and all of your sisters. Um, you and mommy and all of the sisters. You all are beautiful in this picture, Bria. Um, so yeah. So um so yeah, it's knowing what it is that's ours to do and focusing in. Hey Brenda Voris. Hey, welcome. Welcome, sis. Uh focusing in on the thing that is yours and yours alone to do. And give that your full attention. Give that your full attention. Good morning, sunshine. Back to you. Yeah, and give that your full attention. What would it be like? I know for me, when I take time to literally do the thing that makes my soul sing, do the thing that gives me life, when I do that thing which brings me joy, then um, um, then everything's better, right? Everything's better because I'm able to do more. I'm able to give more. So one of the things that I've got to do in just the next few days is stop and walk through, like, experience. I experience it in advance. Experience the Queen's Adventure in advance. Like, I've got to do that in advance. And when I do that, then I'm able to put all the bells and whistles. I'm able to add everything that I need to add to it. I am able, Jasmine. Hey, honey. That's my niece, y'all. She is jamming all over the place. She just swam with dolphins. She just swam with dolphins and won all kinds of awards uh, for her career. So uh, I'm proud of you, Jasmine. Very proud of you. Good morning. Good morning. So yeah, and so just like an example, Jasmine is an amazing. I don't know your title, but she's works for Cracker Barrel and has her own store and that kind of thing. And so whatever that title is, she gets all kinds of awards for doing it. And the thing about it is to the point that where I'm saying we're better together. Good morning, Dorian. She wouldn't be able to get those awards if she didn't have support. Like if she didn't create space and opportunities for those who work with her to also soar. General manager. Thank you, honey. She's the GM, y'all. Yeah, GM. Yay, Jasmine. Auntie's so proud of you. So very proud of you. But she's able to, good morning, Liz. Thank you. Good morning. Thank you for being here. She's able to get those awards because she supports people in their growth. She supports people to do the thing that is for them to do. Like she has worked her way up, so she knows how to do all the jobs, but she doesn't have to do all the jobs because she has created space for other people to do it so that they can soar. You're welcome, honey. So that they can soar in their space, so that everybody can have their lane and do their thing. And so when you know what the thing is that you do that makes your soul sing, that thing, and you do it with everything that's within you, and you make space for other people to do the same thing for theirs. See, there's the thing of envy and jealousy. It gets in our way and it causes us to want to do what other people are doing. But if that's not yours to do, it's not going to make your soul sing anyway. And envy and jealousy going to eat you up from the inside out. So figure out what your lane is and make it soar. I mean, when I say run that race, do your thing, make it work the way that only you can make it work. There is no competition except for you becoming a better version of yourself than your previous version. That's the only competition that makes sense. Whenever we're competing against other people, like, we're spinning our wheels, we're wasting energy. We don't have what was your last metric? What was your last score? What was your last number, your last outcome? Up that, increase that by 10%, multiply that. You to you, that's the only real comparison. So I'm just saying, y'all, we are better together. We are much better together. There's some things that I can do, lots of things. Like I'm good at lots of things. But just because I'm good at it doesn't mean that I need to put my hand to it. Sometimes the things that I'm good at keep me from doing the things that I'm great at. Sometimes the things that I'm good at and I can do, they hinder me from doing the thing that only can come through me. Like I'll get on the computer and I'll send out letters and I'll do emails and I shouldn't be doing that at all. I shouldn't be doing that. I really shouldn't. Because that time that I'm spent doing that, I can spend that time in meditation and being prepared, positioned for Papa to pour into me to receive the inspiration and revelation that only I can get so that it can manifest out into our world, so that I can work with all people, but particularly with women, to help them love themselves better. What are they going to get from that? Better peace, better sleep, better relationships, the ability to control their emotions, the ability to say the life-giving thing, the ability to manage how it is that they're going to show up, the ability to keep their job and keep their relationships because they're not allowing their emotions to have them run amok somewhere. Do you see? The ability to love themselves so well that they don't have to chase after nobody. And that if somebody's chasing them, they don't just have to stop at anybody. I'm like, no, 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 no. And then they can turn right back around and help that person to love themselves if that's what they choose. You see, self-love is huge. Sometimes it sounds, good morning, Ray, welcome. Sometimes it can sound a little chinky, but it's powerful. It's not chinky or cheesy or limited. It is powerful, beloved. Have you ever seen a person who really needs more love? I know I was that person so many times, and I'm that person that time. So I always practice, I always give myself more love. I'm always growing in self-love. I'm inviting you to join us at drcatherineejames.com so that you can become a part of the movement, right? If you go to drcatherineejames.com, click on More Love, Please. Look, do you know someone or are you someone who could benefit from more love in your life? Join the movement. Like, stay connected to everything that we do, to how we show up. So go to drcatherineejames.com, click on More Love, Please. Oh, let me click on it. And then it's going to tell you how to be in action. There are 3 ways. First of all, loving yourself more. You're going to automatically add more love into the world. That's my goal, that every soul would know love and know that they are loved. That by Christmas, there will be 100 of us who are contributing at $13 a month and or the $150 to sponsor a show. $150 to sponsor a show. And so adding more love into the world, one episode at a time. And so I just wanted to say that I am that I love you. And at the moment that Abba gave us our breath, me and you, we forfeited, we relinquished, we gave up the right to not be amazing. I love you. Have a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye now.